A full house expected here tonight, Coach. Over 70,000, and the fans still filing into Mercedes-Benz Stadium just west of downtown Atlanta. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ready up.
18's the mic. Me and you.
General West.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Shoot. Check 3. Begin.
Leo.
On first down, Reese up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Check it back.
Bang. Rock it.
Shoot.
Look at me. Door.
On second down, Reese. He'll have a first down past the 40. The 40. 20. 10. 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 74 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken from the 7. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Took you out long. Right there. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give it right.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. But now it'll be third down. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away. And an alley to run. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his left. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They run, Devontae Freeman. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A good effort there, 9 yards, but it's going to leave them looking at a 4th and 1. They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Anthony Lynn went for it but did not get it. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal. It's a party now. It's a party now. Run.
Keep going. Go.
They'll run on 1st down. Reese trying to run inside, but nothing there. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Give him 13 yards there at a Kansas City 1st down.
Switch. Take 4.
Ready.
On 1st down, Reese. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Watch out.
At the Falcons' 40-yard line.
Hey, orbit.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going deep to the end zone for Juju. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Ready.
I'm scared.
Hey, 2.
You got 3 down.
Speed grip.
He'll look to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
2nd and 4. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is Reese on the ground. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not a particularly good return here, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
Set 90 Wolf.
Rip right. Kill.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. Touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action, the Falcons with the football as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
On second down, Freeman. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Freeman. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Let's get it.
So on 4th down, here's Ryan Quigley now to kick this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
On the ready.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Now he'll throw deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there for KC. And even 60 yards. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Rip left. Check out read. Hey, alert 3.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 3. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
On the set.
Your side. And take your side.
61. Matchbox lights.
9 to Mike. Bandit.
Hey, Wahoo.
9. Here we go. Mike 9.
Hey, lock it.
Watch the slap. Kill.
Look. Squeeze. Snap.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Watch it.
And he's going to go down again. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. A former star at nearby Georgia Tech, Harrison Butker now for the field goal try. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now it's Freeman. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Any weapon. The mic, boy. 47. Check. 47. Squeeze, double. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. 47. 6 man. Check curls. Ball trot. 10.
Play action. Now Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It was Breland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's caught by Parker. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now Jackson from the gun. He'll throw on the move to his left. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Second and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman.
Let's see what you got.
Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Now it's Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And the 13-year man puts it through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
We got this.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever term.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Butker on for the PAT. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Chiefs 30, Falcons 3.
now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 6.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
First and 10 at their